and welcome to my plus size grandma with Miss Coco Bowden. It's a beautiful morning. Chilly, but beautiful. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Today is a work day for me. I've got to get some things done in my little office. Got to get a lot of paperwork done today. Plus, got to get over to see my granddaughter in her spelling bee. We studied for the spelling bee, so hopefully she will remember what we studied and win. That's the thing. 2019 for me is going to be all about winning. I've took enough losses. That I'm ready to get out here and win some things now. I feel like I am a new person inside. I don't know about outside, but inside, I feel like I am a new person. My mindset has changed. It's not the same as it was. Basically, I'm just not going to let anybody do me any kind of way this year. In the past, I put up with a lot of stuff just so that I could get things done. But this year, I'm not into all that. I don't care. I'm just going to be original and raw. I mean, just raw as I am. Some things I was watering down, for certain people and stuff like that. But I don't feel like I have to water down anything. I mean, I'm a grown woman, so I'm not going to be watering down anything how I feel toward people. I'm just going to let them know. I mean, no, nothing like being honest, right? But yeah, I do feel like a new person. A lot has changed in me. I had to grow up a lot in some areas of my life. We're mature in some areas. And now I feel like there's some things that I'm seeking for myself, not for nobody else, that I'm seeking for myself. I've always done things for everybody else, but nothing was for myself. Having said that, my plus size grandma is for me. And, sometimes people don't understand that you have other people that come through every now and then, but it's for me. And if nobody likes it, then that's their problem. I am sitting out here in my car and just enjoying my morning. Yep. Enjoying my morning. Thinking about my next level. I got my things written out for this month. Like I said in one of the earlier podcasts, that I'm going to just set my small goals this year. I'm working more on the small goals instead of the real large goals right now. I see a bright future, but I want to work on some of these small goals, get them, in order, in the right and respectable places. Because these small goals are going to help me a whole lot. Yeah. Did y'all watch the Queen's Court last night? I do watch other reality shows and stuff and listen to other podcasts. But last night I was watching the Queen's Court, which is with T.S. Madison. And she had Tasha on there. Which I do enjoy the show. I really do enjoy T.S. Madison's show. I think it has came a long way. But I made a comment. I said, I wish it was the original, like the original. And when I said that, I did not mean nothing about no Kaya. I wasn't even thinking about Kaya and her fans just, oh Lord. The Maddie mob just went with ham. But I wasn't thinking about Kaya because Kaya is totally different from Maddie. Kaya needs her to be by herself. Kaya needs to be by herself for real. But I also think that Maddie is so good at what she does, if she would just let it out, stop watering down herself for people, and start being independent of people's opinions. Because I think what it is, she tries so hard to please her fans. Tell the authentic fans, they're there, but they're just not as visible as they was. the authentic ones that who really are following her a lot and paying attention. And I'm one that really does follow. I love her makeup, her hair. And I love how she can bring out a topic and then she can close that topic on a note, giving you something to think about. That's what I love about Maddie, about T.S. Madison. And I wasn't trying to disrespect her or anything by saying I like the original and raw, but I was just being honest. When I say original, I mean being yourself. I'm not talking about being, with somebody else or how the show first started. I'm talking about being yourself, just like I'm being myself now. For a long time, I did not let people know that I was listening to blues songs because I was so worried about their opinions of how they would view me as a woman of God. And then it just hit me, these people, who are they to judge? Who are they to judge? I mean, you just really got to do what feels good for you and what gets you through. And if you make a mistake along the way, you can pray to God and ask Him for the right directions and to forgive you. But see, the thing was, I was up under so many people that had my ear in 2016 and last year and the year before. So many people that had my ear till I wasn't doing my own thing. It was no longer mine. It now became ours and everybody else's. And it watered down who I was. It watered down who I really was. And I didn't realize how watered down I was until, I had to take some time off last year to see, to help with my, with my personal things that were going on. I had to take some time off. And when I would play back some of the podcasts or some of the shows that I was doing, I'd be like, Now, I did kind of just ease that in there. But really, I am a raw person as well. I'm original. And I think people want to put you in a category where you're not. They want to assume this is how you is because you may say one good thing that catches their attention. And then they think that's your whole entire life. That's but no, that's not how I've been living the whole time. We are a work in progress. And that's what people need to realize. We are a work in progress. I don't do this show I don't do this podcast to draw attention to who I am, but I do it because I am who I am. And I know who I am. And I don't mind putting certain things out there. I remember I was putting some things out there and people was like, you don't need to do that. You need to keep that to yourself. Well, honey, you are not paying my bills, first of all. And second of all, I would never put something out there that I cannot back up, that I do not have proof on, that I cannot back up. And I put certain things out there for a reason. And sometimes you just got to go with your own gut and know that you're doing the best and that you're doing the right thing. I would never... some things I did close out that it's still up. It's just not open to the public, but to the ones that I needed to be open to, that's who some of those things are open to. And I think a lot of people just get so caught up on thinking they're always right that they won't let others be themselves. They won't let others be themselves. And I'm not being in that state of mind, just like the dating game. It's a few people that would listen to my podcast and hear me talk about dating and swear up and down I'm depressed because I'm not dating. But I'm not depressed. I'm just putting it out there. We got Watts. If you don't like how I say it, Watts, waste of time, then that's you. That's you. I'm just being honest. How can I live live a lie, I have had several guys that have wasted my time. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all this while I'm talking about that. I had one guy who was just like, I didn't finish telling this the other day. This one guy was all like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so sexy, I want to talk to you, this and that, blah, 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 I want to take you out, and all the good stuff that make a woman want to jump, but you know better. And I said, that's cool. But then when I told him I was missing teeth and stuff, and I made a joke about it, I said, that's probably why I'm single. And I was just joking for real because I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of what I've been through. Hey, those teeth that are gone, they are part of my progress. They are in my process. Work in progress. But I didn't hear from that guy again. I didn't hear from him again. And how did I feel about that? I feel like he sucks. He sucks. I feel like he's an idiot if you judge a woman based on her appearance and not her heart. That's how I feel about that. And I shouldn't have to hold in how I feel because a few people get in their feelings and be like, oh, well, that ain't Jamie. Well, you don't know Jamie. You don't know who I am because I barely knew who I was. So you don't know Jamie. And this year I said I just want to be me. I've always been a person that's really wide open and not really first of all, I've always been humbled. But I'm also a person who doesn't mind telling the truth. And that's just who I am. And if people don't like that, then that's their fault. They need to get something with themselves. But yeah, for that guy, he didn't even start. He stopped replying to me. Everything, y'all. He shut it down. You hear me? The same way he shut it down when he found out I wasn't what he wanted. That's the same way I feel like others should do. If it's not what you want, shut it down. Don't be miserable. So I didn't have no problem with him shutting it down. It was all right to me because I know how this world is based now. The society that we live in now, everybody wants everybody to look perfect and all that stuff. And it's just not going to be. It's just not going to be. You're not going to find nobody perfect as far as image wise. You see all these celebrities out here. Little Kim, look at Little Kim. Little Kim just messed up her face. I mean, really, she just messed herself up. She was such a lovely girl, a lovely woman, and she got all this surgery done. Why? Probably low self-esteem. Probably trying to fit into who everybody is saying that you need to be to make it. Well, what are you trying to make? A mess? Because when you start not being yourself, you're going to make a mess. That's why I'm like original and raw. My plus size grandma I'm not saying I'm the best out here or I'm the worst out here, but I'm saying I'm me out here. And if people don't like who I am, then, there's always other channels that you can go to. Point blank. Because I'm just going to be me, Coco Bowden. That's who I am. Miss Coco. So I'm not worried about people leaving and coming. I just know this year I'm turning it up a notch. Probably more than a notch. Because if these bastards come up trying to holler at me and they keep talking stupid, they're going to get more than a notch because I'm not playing this year. Look, 2018 could have took me out. As much stress as I was under and as much stuff I was holding in and stuff. And I made it to 2019, so I'm not taking nobody's crap. All that other stuff, I'm not taking that stuff. I'm still going to do what I got to do. My teaching and stuff. I'm still in the will of God. I'm still trusting God with my life. But He wants me to be brave, courageous. And being courageous means I got to step out on faith and be myself and let anybody go who does not comprehend the meaning of being yourself. You got to let folks go. In this season, I don't mind floating through all by myself because, shoot, I mean, there will be people along the way that God will send to help me. No, let me shut my door. It got